Welcome to the latest episode of the Edgar Burroughs mini podcast. These short podcasts are meant to supplement the full-length episodes that I do with Scott Stewart and Jess Terrell, in which we generally talk about one of Edgar Burroughs' books in detail. My name is Tim DeForest. I'm the author of several books about what I call PreDigital Pop Culture, things like the pulp magazines that Burroughs was published in, old-time radio, classic comic books, old B movies, and so on. And I keep a blog about such things at Comics, Old-Time Radio, and other cool stuff. Right now, we're using the mini podcast to do a chapter-by-chapter analysis of the 1912 novel, A Princess of Mars. Please note that I will be including spoilers for this novel and possibly for later novels in the series. I would also recommend that you reread this chapter before listening to the podcast, as I will be assuming you're familiar with the events we are discussing. Now, Burroughs really shows his skill at world building in this chapter. We overtly learn a lot about the Thark culture and about the environmental conditions on Mars. Most notably, we see evidence that the once vast seas have shrunk away to nothing, and that this process has been ongoing for millennia, as shown by the fact that the city the Tharks are inhabiting was built on a dried seabed long enough ago to have been abandoned by its original builders. Burroughs simply hints at a few things that he'll reveal more fully later on, such as the existence of the white apes and how dangerous they are, and the fact that the city was not built by green Martians, but by a race proportional in size to John Carter. Burroughs' decision to overtly explain or show some things while still just hinting at others is great storytelling. He's giving us enough information to clearly follow the story, but also hints at things to come to keep us interested to learn more. This chapter has a lot of expository information, but Burroughs keeps the pace of the story moving by including John Carter's jumping exhibition and his brief fight with the Thark. Now, as noted in Chapter 3, John Carter continues to keep his head, accepting what he sees and learns with considerable aplomb, and he acts with courage when necessary, most notably when he slugs and inadvertently kills, due to his earth muscles, the Thark who was abusing him. By golly, John Carter is a Virginian gentleman, and he'll demand to be treated with proper respect even if it costs him his life. The event, though, is used to vividly show us how brutal Thark society is and how cruel the Thark sense of humor is. The brief fight will bring John Carter another benefit that we'll see later on in the book. We meet several key characters in this chapter, though it will be a while longer before we really get to know them. John Carter's original captor, Tars Tarkas, will eventually be his best and most loyal friend, while the female Thark Sola will play an unexpected and important role in the novel. And in the last few sentences, we meet the beast we will get to know as Willa, the Martian analog to a dog, who will also be playing a key role in the life of John Carter. That's it for now. Once again, my name is Tim DeForest. Please visit my blog at Comics, Old-Time Radio, and other cool stuff. You'll also be able to find links to my Amazon.com author page there. Thank you for listening. We'll be back with another mini podcast soon. And keep an ear out also for our full-length episode.